Stage 4, the Bupa Stage between Unley and Victor Harbor. The Santos Tour Down Under, the first day in the ochre jersey for race leader Cadel Evans. But would this be a day for the sprinters? 148 kilometres. Andre Greipel, Marcel Kittel, the fancied men before the start.
2, 1,
riders rolling out of Unley. The morning after the street party the night before, thousands of people turned out to enjoy the passage of the Santos Tour Down Under. And immediately on the expressway, the racing was on. But it's a long, steady climb up to Stirling. And as always, a flurry of attacks. But this time, Paul, none of them getting clear.
No, the word going out very early on that Orica Greenedge wanted to keep the main field back together to allow this man in the blue jersey as leader of the points competition, Simon Gerrans, to get a 3-second time bonus. Once the job was done, a 5-man lead group started to form at the front of the race.
So Gerrans closed in on Cadel Evans from 12 seconds overnight. He was now only 9 seconds behind the overall leader of the race. 5 riders getting clear, and from those 5 riders, 2 popping out from the front, Axel Domont and Cameron Worth going clear. The peloton into the feed station being led by Garmin Sharp. Nathan Haas, the ACT rider, beginning to look like a threat in this race. He was now up to 4th overall.
As they headed up to the King of the Mountain points at Maiponga Dam, 95 kilometres covered, the main field started to react quite violently to chase the 2 surviving leaders. Axel Domont on the front for AG2R, who was to take maximum points over the top of the climb, followed quite smartly by Cameron Worth in the lime green.
So, for the moment at least, this rider now was in the lead in the King of the Mountains, but not for long, because a 3rd place finish by the Skoda leader Adam Hansen meant he gained enough points to retain a narrow lead. But look at this, Cadel Evans in the buffeting winds, having a rough ride today as he headed now across the Maiponga Dam, bound for Victor Harbor.
Yes, but with speeds approaching 70 kilometres an hour in the main field, the 2 leaders' gap, which at one stage had been close to 4 minutes, started to crumble quite dramatically. And there was lots of excitement in the main field for Cadel Evans and Geraint Thomas in the black jersey.
Yes, cross-country ride for Geraint Thomas, and also the white jersey of Andre Greipel, the sprinter. The field had now split on the climb up to Maiponga, and there was some 60 riders in the front group, including all of the race leaders and no Marcel Kittel. Into the next sprint at Yankalila, a very, very tight sprint indeed. Nathan Haas just taking it ahead of Simon Gerrans, but another 2 seconds for Gerrans and another problem for Cadel Evans.
Well, talk about having good reactions. Well, this man did. He got a quick bike change and very smartly got himself back into the main field, but certainly his heart rate went up to maximum before he got settled down for what they looked like to see a big jump to the finish.
Kangaroo hopping in the right direction away from the race as the race was now lining up for the finish in Victor Harbor. A late attack coming from Serge Powell's and Jan Bakeland's 2 riders on the Amiga Pharma Quickstep. They were wrapped up though as the riders lined up for the sharp 90-degree turn into the finish. Andre Greipel being led towards the line by 2 teammates in red.
Yes, the 2 teammates are trying to set him up for the victory he's been looking for and chasing since the start of this race 4 days ago. There he is, sitting perfectly in 3rd position, but moving up through the outside in the blue jersey, Simon Gerrans was looking for a few seconds bonus to try and get himself the overall lead.
Greipel poised to make his move. Gerrans off to the left of Andre Greipel. Then the final kick by the big man. He was going very, very fast indeed, pulling clear of the field for his 15th historical win in this event, while his teammate Jürgen Roland held on for 2nd place. Elia Viviani was in 3rd. Simon Gerrans missing out on the bonus that could have given him the ochre jersey as he crossed the line in 4th place. Andre Greipel thanking his teammate Jürgen Roland for the final lead out before the line. A 1-2 for the Lotto team. It had all worked out for them. Cadel Evans has lost just a few seconds of his overall lead, but maintaining 7 seconds going into the weekend of racing.
As you can see, he has received many awards from Mayor Philip.
So Cadel Evans then kept his ochre jersey, a little bit bemused, but he afforded us a smile.
The smile on your face as you came across the line, I think, says a lot.
I think this was actually the first opportunity for sprinters today. I think we finished first and second, and I think this says enough. It was a real team effort today. Really nervous stage the whole day, and we could survive the crosswind action from Greenwich with 6 guys. So we could put the pressure on after the sprint, and yeah, I'm actually really happy that we finally got the win.